Hey guys, outside in the beautiful forest preserve today, lots and lots of bugs. Let's get started with our warm up. First exercise, 10 runner lunge and knee hug. Take a big step back with one leg, drive that knee forward and hug it in. This helps give a nice stretch to the front of the hip when you stretch back and your glutes when you hug your knee in front. Brace your core so you can keep your balance. And a modified way to do this is to not reach the floor, but reach your knee instead. Next, we have the familiar kneeling arm stretch. This time, we're going to add a hand behind the head. So you're going to open your chest, lift that elbow up, and then bring it down towards your other hand. This helps open up the chest even more and your back too, so it gets a better stretch that way. This next one, 10 glute hip bridges with an arm lift. So you're going to start with your feet hip width apart, feet flat onto the floor, arms pointed straight up to the sky. Tuck your pelvis under, squeeze your butt, lift up, and then pull those arms back as your hips come up, and bring them back to start as you lower your hips down, back to the ground. Brace that core. Now for our first circuit, we have sumo jacks. So you're going to jump your feet apart and jump them back together. Keep those abs nice and tight and make sure you have your hips back, chest is up, and don't let your knees pass your toes. Second, we have blast off push-ups. So you're going to start hands onto the mat in front of your shoulders, lean back with your knees elevated off of the ground, and just stretch back and then dive forward into a push-up and press all the way back. Keep that core nice and tight and try to not let your lower back dip. For a modified version, you can keep your knees on the floor. Last of circuit 1, we have side plank leg lifts. So you're going to get into that side plank on your forearm, elbow is underneath your shoulder, and with straight legs, lift that leg up. So you're going to go from one side and then go to the other. Make sure those hips stay in line with the rest of your body. Don't let them dip. And then now if you want a modified version, just drop that bottom knee towards the floor. That top leg is still straight, elbow is still underneath your shoulder, and raise that straight leg up and down. Still pulling the rib cage in and up, abs are nice and tight. Starting off circuit 2, we have scissor lunge jumps. So get into a lunge position, bend those knees down, and just spring up and try to scissor your feet at the top and land into that same starting lunge position. And don't forget to do the other side. If jumping's harsh for you, then you can just step it out. Now we have the Superman bottle pass. So grab a water bottle or any kind of object, lay on your stomach, and squeeze your glutes, lift those legs, arms are straight ahead, and you're going to pass the bottle around, back and forth. So bring it down one way and back up, and then the other way and back up. Activate those back muscles, still keeping that core tight. Finishing out circuit 2, we have elevated reverse crunches. So just lay on your back, legs are straight up, and lift those hips off the ground, and then just jackknife those legs up and down without your butt touching the ground. A modified version would be just regular straight leg reverse crunches. Tuck that pelvis under and lift, bracing that core, or with bent knees for a more modified version. Keep that core tight. Now coming to our last circuit, we have high-low kicks. So you're going to stand on one leg and balance as you kick up and down. Up and down counts as 1 rep. And just keep going to the best of your ability. Keep those abs braced. And for the second minute, you're going to continue on the other side. And just brace that core. Keep your balance as best as you can. And finishing out the last circuit, scorpion push-ups. So you're going to get into a regular push-up position. Hands underneath your shoulders, legs are back. But just lift one leg up, bending the knee. And then go ahead and try to perform your push-up. Keep those abs pulled in nice and tight. And then try not to drop the hips or arch the back. A modified version of this would be just to be on your knees, lift one leg straight back, and perform those single leg modified push-ups. Bye.